Hey everybody, it's Mike Frieder here with On-Call Compliance Solutions, and I'm back with another compliance tip of the week. Today we're talking about why now is the absolute best time to become a defense contractor. And I have to tell you, this subject is near and dear to my heart. I'm very passionate about it because ultimately I have a growth mindset and I love helping our clients grow. Very real. So oftentimes our teams are involved in discussions regarding whether a company should proceed to fix their temporary deficiencies and continue doing work in the world of defense because it may cost some money or create some inconvenience from the increased security requirements. Okay, and this is very real. If your company's a defense contractor like through and through, there's no choice. But if like 5% of your revenue, or you have one defense contract and that's it and that's all you're doing, this is a very realistic consideration. So, very true statement. However, I'm famous for giving the following answer. Here's the deal. How many of your other clients have never gone down on budget, complained about price, and do you know for sure that next year they're going to have a bigger budget than they had this year? How many of your clients have ever gone out of business on you unexpectedly, right? So there's a lot of positives to jumping through the hoops and doing business with the Department of Defense, right, and being a defense contractor. So how many of your other clients not only don't shut down during a pandemic, right? They can't legally shut down during a pandemic. Like you couldn't not do business with them if you tried because it's a matter of national security. COVID schmovid. Hey, gotta work. And how many of your clients do you have that will never have to worry about whether they have the money to pay you or not, or pay on time? Okay, contrary to the old folklore that the government takes forever to pay, it's simply just not true. Terms are always negotiated up front. Okay, and again, it's a nearly infinite expansion potential, right? You can literally grow as much, you could probably grow your company just about as big as you could fathom in the world of defense. So I've personally been in business a very, very long time, and I have to tell you that all of the industries I've been involved in serving, defense is just such a fantastic client to have on the books, okay? Again, everybody understands there's a mission to be accomplished, the goals are clear, and we're all doing it for an amazing cause, to keep our country safe and defend freedom. So today I'm going to give you a much better reason why, if you're considering whether or not to be a defense contractor and deal with the compliance challenges, such as the ones we help clients just like you with, DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, CMMC certification preparation, ITAR, EAR, and more. When it comes to information security, well, I want to show one single reason why I think it's an obvious choice on what to do. Okay, so again, my production team, they're gonna throw up this amazing little graph here. Okay, this is a graph of two very important factors. On the left, we have defense spending. And on the right, we have the number of people getting those defense dollars. Now, I am not a stock market trader, but I do know how to look at a graph and figure out which way it's going. Right now, what I'm seeing is that as time goes on, the DoD spends more and more and more and more money. I mean, we just like sneeze and get into a war that we have to somehow pay for, right? I mean, look at Ukraine. I'm pretty sure we try to get into a war with China over this Taiwan stuff. Look, at the end of the day, okay, the U.S., whether they want to admit it or not, it's probably always going to be the world's policeman, which means we're always going to need a big, giant defense budget, and there's more people in the world, so we're probably just going to have more and more defense dollars forever. Totally cool with me. You're taking my taxes anyway, so what does it matter, right? I'm all about keeping us free. So on the right, though, we got a little bit of a problem that's not really such a problem, which is there's less and less and less defense contractors to go capture that money. Why? Well, they keep making it harder to do. That's easy to figure out why, but you're in a magical position. You figured it out, all right? If you're looking at this video and you're a defense contractor searching for this completely and totally weird, obscure subject, chances are pretty good you already have figured out defense contracting, or at least subcontracting from a defense contractor. Boom, you're winning, baby. All right, there's less of you to take more money, and it's only getting better for you every single year. I mean, I can't draw a more downward sloping graph than what's on the right here. So look, if you've been wondering about this, if you're like trying to convince your boss that you need to do it, if you don't understand it, look, all fairness, right? These are some extra hoops to jump through, right? You can go and do this in private sector without having to worry about this. But let me tell you what, seems to me seems to me that there's a pretty good reason, and it's a whole lot more money for that smaller pool of people willing to jump through these hoops. And frankly, we all know information security is important. Honestly, government's trying to make sure you don't get ransomware and have your business shut down around you and get all this information exfiltrated, all of which are bad anyway, even in a private business. So again, all of this really just makes sense. But right now, a lot more dollars for you, the business that's willing to go there. So here's a story. Less defense contractors and more money is exactly where I would want to be, okay? That's where I am. And hey, the DoD doesn't usually just spend a buck or two, right? These aren't small contracts. They operate in what I call cubic dollars. Cubic dollars. I like that term. Love that term, actually. Which means your chances for real business success, if you can break into or expand business with the DoD, are huge, either through winning contracts or directly or just subcontracting. Okay, it doesn't matter how you get them, it's all defense dollars. It's an obvious choice to do it. I mean, I don't know what better way I can really put it than that, because so many are lazy, getting out of the space, or just can't figure it out. Okay, a lot of these guys are retiring. So for those who do, life is really good, all right, very lucrative. And let me tell you what, these contracting officers are literally having a hard time finding compliant companies that they can send business to. All right, real talk. So if all of this sounds good to you, and you're looking for this kind of help to get you ready to win, well, that's exactly where we come in, all right? Give us a call, find out why a partnership with us really only starts with compliance and results in us winning together as a team. Here's a hint, when it comes to us helping to manage your technology and advise you, the bigger you are, the more money we make. Pretty transparent about that one. So I just want to pump you up and get your business bigger. That's a win, baby. That's a win, all right? So hey, I want to see you grow. You know I got that growth mindset. I'm all about it. And if you're trying to get compliant with DFARS, NIST SP 800-171 or CMMC, and you need a few reasons why, believe me, our team will give it to you. And if you're looking for help, our compliance experts are always on call for you. Visit NIST800-171compliance.com or check out the bio below for links to make life easy. There you can find more information about how we can help self-schedule time at your convenience with one of our compliance experts through any form on the website, or learn more about our completely done-for-you services that can have you on your way to being compliant in just 2 to 3 days. Hey, if you love the content we're putting out here for you, help us out with a big thumbs up on that like button, or even better, Hulk smash that subscribe button to get that latest compliance content as soon as our compliance nerds roll it out. It's a great way to stay prepared for that upcoming CMMC certification. Everybody's going to have to go through it eventually. And until the next compliance tip, my friends, stay safe and secure out there, and hit us in the comments below to let us know what you'd like to learn more about when it comes to information security and compliance. I'll see you on the next one.